Hello everyone, today we're back into some more Loomian Legacy PvP, and today we are showcasing Tahtab. So, we're using very brawny, tender, clumsy. The reason why it's tender is so, we get a range to, so Protagon gets a melee attack boost. These are the TPs, 200, 200, 20 in the energy puts it at 250, and then we got 70 in the health, and 10 in the range defense is for the Protagon. So there's a couple things I can use this against. I can use this against Centimaurs. I can hit Stratosaur. There's this thing. There is a Ursul, unfortunately. So this actually is going to be kind of tough to use it. But we're going to try our hardest anyway. I think I'm going to lead off with Wrestling and see if I can get a good lead. Because that Stratosaur is a little bit scary. So I don't really have anything for the Stratosaur. I'm actually relatively weak to Stratosaur, so hopefully we could take it out. And Ursul's one of the biggest threats. We gotta take care of that Ursul. Speak of the souls, there it is. It's terrifying. Actually, it's secret ability. That's fine. Ursul just pops in and says, "I'm gonna steal your soul." So, I'm going to go into Vesperado, and I'm going to be like, nah, not today. Slap down. He gets a crit, but even with that, it did no damage. And that's with an item. Yeah, Vesperado is very tanky. I'm going to click Slap down, because I feel like he's going to go into Luminami. I just don't know why. I just feel like he's going to go into Luminami, because, Unga Bunga double arrows. Nope, he just goes into Obsidian. Get rid of his item, so that's good. He gets resilience boost, unfortunately, but it's Kabunka coffee. Interesting. What do I do then? Wrestling isn't bad. I think Eclipse is the better play. If I go into Eclipse, I can actually make a play. Primal Slash. I'm going to go for Gluminous Roar. That's a crit. Jeez, he's already winning the crit battle, 2-0. But even with the crits he's gotten, he didn't do that much with the crits he's gotten, to be fair. And Obsidian being out of there is awesome. It's awesome to have Obsidian out of there now. Let's see who he goes into next. I hope he goes into Luminami, but I don't think he would go into Luminami on this. Centimaurs. Yep, that makes a lot more sense. Although I don't want him to take Tahtab's ability. I don't want him to take Tahtab's ability. I will just go into it, though. Even if it has Blaze Chomp. Yeah, I didn't want that to happen. That's really unfortunate, because now I'm lazy. And I won't get the Awakening boost. I'm just going to throw a Poison out in the universe. I'm just going to throw a Poison out there and see what I can do. Because I run Poison on the Tahtab. I run Poison, Stretch, Jungle Jetsu, and Bushwhack. Yep, there's the Ursul, and now the Ursul's poisoned, so that's really good. I like that. So now the Ursul's going to get stalled down, especially since I got Vesperado, so let's do that. Here we go, Vesperado comes on in, and Ursul won't be able to do that much damage to me, so I'm just going to utilize this to my advantage. I'm going to go for a Phantom Slash this time. Because I think I would rather do that. I think that's a good play. He swaps out. Does he have Luminami? There's the Stratosaur. Let's try to get rid of this thing as fast as we can. It definitely has melee defense bulk on it. It definitely has some bulk in the melee defense, because that did too little damage. So let's slap off his item. And he lived. Wow, okay. He doesn't have an item. Well, we're going into Zulong then. We're going to go into Zulong. Let's see what he does. He's going to perch again. No, he have Affection Burst. Okay. So we know what's that. He probably has the clutch one then. I'm going to click Thunderstrike because even if Ursul does have a free come in, I just feel like Thunderstrike's the move, even with Centimaurs. Which, yep, there's Centimaurs. I'm going to go back into my Tahtab, and I'm going to click Bushwhack. Yep, let's go back into the Tahtab, and let's click Bushwhack. Yeah, I can't really beat Stratosaur if that Loomian's in. I gotta click Bushwhack. I'm kind of forced to. Earthquake, that won't do that much. Although it does have Awakening, so it probably does a little bit more than I anticipate. Let's go for Bushwhack. Try to hit the Ursul as hard as we can. This will do a little bit, but without Awakening, it won't do that much. Although that with the poison on top of it is definitely going to add up. Let's see how much it does. That's an okay damage, considering I'm at -1. Back into Vesperatu we go. And once we get this Ursul out of there, Wrestling's looking very good in the late game. Wrestling looks very good. Because Wrestling can take out the Cinemars. You swap. You go into Stratosaur? Okay, I don't really understand that play too much. Well, I'm just going to slap down your item. Free slap down, so I might as well just do that. Well, his Cinemars is going to take some damage, which is nice. His Energy Orb is hit to the ground. Blaze Chomp. Okay, he does have Blaze Chomp. Good to know. But that doesn't do that much, because he's lazy, so... Oh, no, he has Awakening now, to be fair. Okay, so now we know he has Blaze Chomp. That's good to know. Let's go back. Let's go into Wrestling, then. Because I don't necessarily want to go into Tahtab. Let's go into Wrestling. And we're going to click Blaze Punch. Oh, no, he just clicks Rejuvenate. Okay, clicks Rejuvenate. Him getting Ace is scary, but... I don't know. I feel like it's just a free Ursul. Free Ursul. So I'm clicking Blaze Punch to predict the Ursul come in. Yeah, it's honestly that Ursul. That Ursul is halting a lot of progress. But that Ursul is chipped, which is big. So if he goes into Ursul now, he's making a big mistake. He could Talent Trade Ace away. But even then, I still get Awakening, which Awakening, even though it's worse than Ace, it's still Awakening. I still get the damage buff. Yeah, there's a Ursul. He made a big mistake, even with the melee attack fall. This is still going to do some nice damage. Okay, not as much as I thought it would. Yeah, that Ursul's gradually losing its HP. That Ursul's gradually losing its HP. Because poison, and... I mean, I'm just going to go to Vesperado every time. Like, I am not dealing with this Ursul. He's making the predicts, though, which is scary. Okay, his last one is Luminami. Good to know. His last one is Luminami. Which is free Tahtab, actually. That's free Tahtab territory. Even if it has Mega Chomp, it's free Tahtab territory. Flash and Flee. Can't flash and flee on me. We're going to go with the Bushwhack. Just because, you know, it's just free Ursul. This is a very long battle so far. I don't think we took out a single Loom. I don't think anyone took out a single Loom. Mega Chomp, let's go for the flinch. I live it, though. Don't flinch me. Yes, I get a Bushwhack off. It won't do that much, but it'll do a solid amount. Yeah, that's half his health. Let's go. Half his health. We're gonna... I think we just throw away the Tahtab. Yeah, I think we can actually now throw it away. Because the Tahtab isn't that good, actually, anymore. He swapped. Ursul? Stratosaur. Okay, Stratosaur comes in. Free damage. I'm just gonna attack it. Yeah, that does a lot of damage. Do we go for Jungle Jitsu? I don't want to get baited from that Ursul. I think I'm going to do it. He's just going to take me out. He perched! Oh my, this might one-shot. Because he loses his air typing. He might get one-shot it. He made a big mistake. He made a huge mistake for perching. He gets one-shot it. Yeah, you made a huge mistake. That was a huge mistake. And whoever comes in, I'm just going to click Poison and what he has left. That's big. I got lucky there. That's Cinemars. I can throw a Poison out. I'm going to throw Poison in case he does something else. So just click Blaze Chomp. Bye, Tahtab. So, okay, Tahtab's dead. Tahtab did what it needed to do, though, so that's good. We're going to go into Wrestling. Wrestling. Yep, we're going to go into Wrestling. We're going to click Blaze Punch. Oh no, I did take out another Loom. I took out Obsidian. I did not think his Cinemars was gonna... Okay... He gets Ace, but I get Awakening, so it doesn't really matter that much. I'm just gonna go for a Bulk Up. Let's see what I can do. I'm just gonna go for a Bulk Up. Because a lot of his threats are dead, other than Ursul. Ursul's the only thing left, which I still have Vest for. And if I use this, he just goes into Luminami, actually. I get a free Bulk Up. I get a free Bulk Up off. I'm looking pretty good here, honestly. Even with an Adaptive Assault, I'm looking good. I think I'm just going to click Bulk Up again, even if he does Flash and Flee. If I use another Bulk Up, I should be enough to tank a Ursul hit. Yeah, Flash and Flee, that makes sense. Because I have to Eclipse in the very back still. See, this is an 11-minute battle. So I'm at +1. He takes a Poison Tick as well. He also takes a Poison Tick. And I think I outspeed unless you have Sprint. And even if you have Sprint, he won't have that much. This is actually going to take it out. So there goes the Ursul. Wrestling's breaking the game open, which is awesome. Luminami could come back in, but even then, I'm at +2. Even without Ace, and with just Awakening, this will still do a lot. I'm going to go for a Rest. I feel pretty confident. That Cinemars is still somewhat scary, but not the end of the world. Hydra Slash. I'm going to tank that pretty well. Adaptive Assault. I'm at +2. This should do a lot of damage. Yeah, a lot of damage. Because I still got Awakening, so I'm just going to utilize that to my advantage. And since he has 2 melee attackers left, Wrestling's going to come through. So Tahtab did very well in the first match. It poisoned the Ursul, and it also took out the Stratosaur, while also chipping the Luminami. So it did amazing in the first battle, despite being heavy shackled from the beginning. Or not heavy shackled, but you know what I mean. Getting, what is it called? Getting the lazy ability. That one-shot Cinemars, because I got a crit. It would not have mattered. I outsped it, so no big deal. And now, after 2 more Adaptive Assaults, Wrestling should be able to clean up the game. So that was a very good first battle to showcase Tahtab. I can't believe he perched. That was so amazing that he perched. So yeah, he's thinking about his move. Yep, he has 1 Loomian left. I think the reason why I came through is because I took out that Obsidian early. So if I took out that Obsidian at the start, it completely opened the door for the rest of my team. So we're going to go for Adaptive Assault. Almost took him out. Hydra Slash, he's now out of energy. And this should be the win. As Wrestling is going to get the win. So let's head to the next round. Alright, we're into the second battle now. And I had a couple other battles, but they didn't quite work out. I simply couldn't get Tahtab in, so I'm not using them. So we are going to try to bring Tahtab in, and this battle really stinks for it. There's a Ragoon, and although there is a Tyrex, and a Zulong. So you know what? I'm actually going to try this. We're going to bring Zulong, we're going to bring Terraclaw, we're going to bring Vesperado, and we're going to bring Chartiki, because this Nevermare is actually very scary. He has 3 spirit types on his team. 3 of them. So let off with Wrestling. Okay, that might not be terrible. That might not be terrible, actually. I think I'm just going to attack it. Even with Blaze Punch, I think I live a hit. So I'm just going to use a Jungle Jitsu. Because I 2-shot Wrestling, so I feel very comfortable about this. Although I am tender, so let's see. I live, right? I do live. I love it. I live. So we're going to go for another Jungle Jitsu. Probably going to swap out. Probably could have thrown a Poison, but that's fine. He has like 3 spirit types. So he must have brought one of them. So let's see. I outspeed Wrestling, which is perfect. Why did he stay in? Well, Tahtab already got a KO, which is nice. But my Tahtab is now relatively weak, but we got a KO. So let's see what he does. He might just go into Zulong. That would make sense. Yeah, Zulong. Because I'm chipped. So let's go into my Terra Claw. Yep, I bring Terra Claw for a lot of occasions like this. So I could save my Tahtab for later. How much will that do? Not that much. We're going to go for a... I don't think there's anything on this team that really wants to tank a Parasitize other than Idio Husk, if he brought it. That's if he even brought it, though. Oh, he's trying to go for Paralyze. Please don't get it. We're good. I don't know why he's keeping his Zulong on his Terra Claw, but you know what? I'm going to take it. That's some free damage. I'm getting free HP. Like, I'm getting more HP back than what he's, like, getting. So, I want to predict a swap so bad. I just don't think there's anything on this team that could swap into a Terra Claw. So, I'm going to utilize that to my advantage. I'm going to be at full health. So there goes the Zulong. If he brought Tyrex, oh, please tell me he brought Tyrex. If he brought Tyrex, I can actually bring Tahtab in and throw a poison on it. I want to click Jungle Jutsu, but I think throwing a poison's the better move. There it is. There's the Tyrex. It's staunch, probably. It's probably a staunch Tyrex. So now what do I do? I want to keep Terra. I want to keep everyone, honestly. I kind of don't know how to. If he goes... Actually, I have an idea. If he goes for a complete demo, please have complete demo and not Steel Crusher, because I can go in the Tahtab for free then. No, he has Steel Crusher. Dang it, he has Steel Crusher. I'm going to go for a Muck Blast. He's doing an Earthquake. He does outspeed me. Rip, he does outspeed me. See if I can get a Poison out in the universe. Nope, no Poison. Oh, yeah, it's also Health Amulet. We're going to go for Fire Breath then. Going to go for another Earthquake. I live it. Free damage on the Tyrex. And I take it out. Perfect. I actually take out the Tyrex. That was my shot. I think that was my only other shot to bring Tahtab in, though, unfortunately. Yeah, there it is. There's Nevermare, which this thing outspeeds me. Darn it. Phantom Slash, out. A lot of damage. I did get a KO at the start, though, so I am actually okay still. Let's go into Zulong. And let's use an Elemental Burst. And hopefully his last one is not a Spirit type. Hopefully he did not bring two of them. That's kind of the thing I'm hoping for. That does take out Nevermare, which is nice. Nevermare is down. Please, last one, do not be Dusket. It's Dusket. Well, that stinks. What do I do? I want to bring my Tahtab in, but I can't. I just flat out can't. So I'm gonna go into Vest, and I'm just gonna go into Vest. I could have just KO'd it though. Yeah, I can't defeat it. So this is a very solid second battle. It took out the Wrestling, and that's it. But we are gonna do one more with Tahtab because, yeah, it didn't do quite as good as it did in the first. So let's head on to one more battle. Alright, we're into the third battle now with Tahtab, and his team has some stuff I can poison, but that's really it. I can hit the Oxydrake. That's good, I can hit Oxydrake one hit. But I need to get a good matchup. That's the only way I can do something here. Hopefully he leads with like Obsidian, because if I do, I can actually throw a poison out there. I'm going to bring you. Ikazune is actually really scary. Ikazune is really scary, actually. Really scary. Oh, and there's a Dybor, too. Don't lead with Dybor, please. We're going to do this lead, I think. It's Zulong, Vesperado. Okay, it's Vesperado lead. I brought Eclipse. So, we're going to go into this Eclipse, and we're going to double out back into Tahtab. That's going to be the plan. Because there's no way a Vesperado would stay in on its Eclipse. Yeah, there's no way a Vesperado would stay in on its Eclipse. So, we're heading right back out to Tahtab. Hopefully, he did not stay in. He stayed in. He stayed in. Okay, that's nuts. I did not think he was actually going to stay. You know what? I'm just going to go into Terra Claw then. He had Airblade and he stayed in. Well, that sucks. That completely screwed my plan. So it does run Airblade, but yeah, I'm confused. But we're just going for another Parasitize. He clicked Airblade again, Unga Bunga. Yeah, it does nothing to Terra Claw. So yeah, that sucks. I just took unnecessary damage on my Tahtab for no reason. Get some health back at least. We're gonna go for a Baneful Bash just to get a poison off. He stayed in. Well, he loses the Spear typing, so this actually does neutral damage. See, that does neutral. We're gonna go for Parasitize. He can't stay in. I am shocked he just stayed in general. It's really unfortunate, too. I took 3 damage on the Tahtab. Yeah, the only thing I can really bring it back in now is if someone gets KO'd. So, let's see what he has. Ikazune. Okay, Ikazune, actually. There's a shot I can actually bring it in. I'm going to go for a Baneful Bash. Fire Breath, that's going to do some solid damage. Yeah, that's solid damage. I'm going to go for a Rest. Yep, Ikazune's chipped. So, I could definitely bring Tahtab back in. If I could just sack one of my Loomians, I could bring Tahtab back in. I don't want to be doing all of that, though. What do I do then? I don't want to throw away Theft. I don't want to throw away any of my looms, honestly. So I guess let's throw away the Zulong. I guess. Actually, I have an idea. Let's, I want to bring Tahtab in so badly, but I just can't. I don't know how I'm going to bring it in. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Eclipse. Hopefully. I guess let's go Zulong and hope it has Energy Surge. I guess. That's kind of the only thing I can really do. Oh, that was the shot. That was a shot. We're going to Ancient Roar and hope it click Energy Surge. Because I want to get Tahtab back in. Please have Energy Surge, because Unga Bunga, Green Arrow. Unga Bunga, right? Unga Bunga, Green Arrow. Unga Bunga, Green Arrow. Please. Yes! I got him in. I could actually use this thing. Perfect. We're going to go for a Jungle Jetsu. And Tahtab will get a KO, which is awesome. So there we go. There's the KO. I finally got one, which is nice. So let's see who he goes into next. If he goes Obsidian, I poison. I just throw poison out in the universe. I just stay in and hit the Oxydrake. I don't think I one-shot it, but I do a lot to this thing. Let's stay in. Let's see how much we can do to this thing. How much will this do? Oh, I just one-shot the Oxydrake. This is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted from Tahtab. Who does he go into? Zulong. I have to swap. Although I don't have many swap-ins left. Oh no, I'm going to go into Terra Claw. So Tahtab got 2 KOs, which is very nice. The Ancient Roared, actually. I am shocked that he did that. So what is his last Loomian? I get free HP back on my Terra Claw because of the health amulet. So what is his last Loom? Obsidian. Okay, I know his last Loom. So I have an idea, actually. I have a very good idea. We're going to go into the Tahtab. We're going to poison the Obsidian. Yeah, we're going to poison the Obsidian. That's what I'm going to do. He clicks Power Focus. That's fine. I click Poison. I stall this thing down. Go into Eclipse, and Eclipse wins me the game. So there's the poison. Nice. I might even be able to live 1 Primal Flash. Let's see that. I don't think so. Yep, I know. I get a poison off on the Obsidian, which is nice. It's good just to have that extra poison damage. I'm going to go into my Eclipse now. I still have Terror Claw for the Zulong. And now I win with the Clips. I either win with the Clips or I go into Terror Claw. If I don't take it out here, nope, I win with the Clips. Unless it paralyzes me with Thunderstrike. So, that was a very good last battle to use Tahtab in. It was tough bringing him in on the Akazune, and I kind of needed to do some goofy business to do it, but I was able to get the Tahtab in. It KO'd the Akazune, it KO'd the Oxydrake, and it poisoned the Obsidian. So, it did exactly what it needed to do. That's a crit, but it did not paralyze me, so I am perfectly okay with that, and that is a GG. So yeah, Tahtab, it actually did very well today. It actually performed a lot better than I expected. It was tough getting Tahtab in, but once it came into the battle, it actually did very well. And that's the thing, Tahtab hits so hard. It has really high melee attack stat, and it has Awakening, so it might be one of the hardest hitting melee attackers in the game, despite only having Pistol Slash and Bushwhack. I have Bushwhack because I think the chances of flinching is better than the chances of critting. So that's why I have Bushwhack, so if y'all are wondering. And then I got Poison and Stretch. Stretch is in case I can have a situation where I could set up Sweep. So, yeah. Tahtab did very well today. I hope y'all guys enjoyed this showcase, and I will see y'all all later. Bye-bye!